Hi, I'm Chelsea Husum, your host of the Lip Service and Lashes podcast. I'm an entrepreneur, author, speaker, and mom of two. And I'm so tired of women not feeling like they can show up as fully expressed versions of themselves. So here, we're all about that unapologetically, because honestly, we don't have time not to. Literally, because we're busy as F moms and entrepreneurs, but also figuratively, because we don't know how much time we have on this planet, and we want to make an impact now. But if we're doing this, we're making it real vibes only. So let's get inspired, laugh our asses off, quite possibly cry, and feel like you're sitting on the couch with your bestie and a glass of wine. I'm so happy you're here. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Lip Service and Lashes. I'm your host, Chelsea Husum. Today, I am here with my beautiful friend, Laura Conley. Laura is the founder of the Yummy Mummy Method, which has successfully helped hundreds of women lose weight for the last time and has been lovingly labeled the fun weight loss coach, you guys will see, by her clients. Laura helps mamas who have been painfully struggling with diet drama to lose weight for the last time and free themselves from food chatter forever, all from a place of love. She is on a major mission to do this so that her clients can pass down a beautiful legacy to their children and live the life they've always dreamed of. She does this through her unique and proven method that helps her clients through balancing their hunger hormones, rewiring their brains, feeling emotions, providing loving accountability, and becoming their own bestie. Laura, I'm so excited to have you here today, girl.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I saw this on my calendar this morning and I was like, yes, I'm so happy.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. So Laura and I met, it was California, right? Yes, it was a second dinner series with Chris and Lori Harder. And we were sitting at brunch and we met and we're like, wait, we both live in Colorado. What the heck? Like, how have we, our
Yeah.
paths have to cross in California.
Yeah, so funny. I know. And then I keep running into, I think like we're meant to we're meant to be friends because the universe keeps putting us in rooms together.
Yes, because where were we just? Oh, in Dallas. Yeah, we're like, wait, you're here. And then where else? We were somewhere else too.
And then I also saw you at like a gala in Denver.
In Denver, yes. And we're like, wait, I didn't know you were coming. I know. Yeah, we just need to hang out more.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming. You guys, everyone, you were gonna love her energy. She is just this beautiful, vibrant soul, bouncing off the walls in the best way possible. Like your energy, I just love it. It's just so fun and amazing. So yeah, you guys are in for a treat. Okay, so first, we're just gonna kind of jump right in, and I want you. Okay, weight loss is such an issue with women. I love that you saw an issue and you're like, can you explain like how you got into this?
Yeah, totally. It's such a good question. And sometimes like weight loss can even feel taboo and people have me on their podcast. They're like, let's call you a health coach because a lot of women actually feel uncomfortable admitting that they want to lose weight. And we can talk about that later. But I got into this about almost 8 years ago because I had my daughter almost 8 years ago, and I was 6 weeks postpartum, and I will never forget. I got out of the shower. My perfect little baby was in the bassinet. I was butt naked, and I started beating myself up for not bouncing back into my pre-baby jeans, quote unquote, fast enough. And I kind of had a wake up call moment in that moment, which was like, oh, you are going to pass this down to your perfect child if you don't heal this. Like you're 6 weeks postpartum. And also like we had a huge health scare. So my daughter had been in the hospital for a month prior to that, like to that shower. We had just gotten home. She was like totally healthy. And it's like, that's where my brain went, like super dark. Right. And so I vowed in that moment to heal my relationship with food and my body. And at the same time, I wanted to lose the baby weight. Like I did, but I didn't, I couldn't do it the way that I had previously done it, which was really to starve myself. Like I was like the classic yo-yoer, always gaining and losing weight. I was always the girl that was on like the new Tracy Anderson diet or keto or whatever, like what the trendy thing was, only to throw in the towel and like be eating the pizza and, all the wine, all the things. Right. And so in that moment, I was like, I am going to change this for her. And I had really accepted defeat prior to having my daughter Luna. Cause I thought I was just like, this is just gonna be my thing. I'm not gonna heal it. It's too hard. I'm a special unicorn. Like I'm broken in some way. And this is just gonna be my thing for the rest of my life. But then when I had her, I was like, no, I can figure this out. I figured out every other thing in my life. I can do this too. And so I went down rabbit hole after rabbit hole. At the time, I was already a coach and a yoga teacher and a meditation teacher. So I went down a lot of nutrition and health rabbit holes, got some certifications, and really ended up blending Eastern philosophy and Western psychology and what I learned about hormones together to like create what is now the Yummy Mummy method. And I remember losing weight for the last time and being like, oh my God, I can't believe I actually did this and healed my relationship with my body and food. Of course, my relationship with my body and food, it's an ongoing practice. It's not like we just nail and coffin it. It's your
Mhm.
health, right?
Yeah.
Um, so anyways, then I was already a coach, and so I niched down to just helping other women and moms because I had that same kind of level of conviction, like, we have to free the moms. Like, the
Yeah.
moms are trapped in diet culture, and we have to free them from it. So I let go of all of my other kind of regular life coaching clients, and the Yummy Mummy, as silly as that is, was born.
I love that so much. And like how powerful that you looked at your daughter and was like,
Mhm.
she will like we will pass I will pass this on. Like that's huge that you
Yeah.
saw that in that moment. That's really huge.
I knew I could say the right things to her because, like, I knew I could say the right things, but I also had this, like, again, wake up call of like, yeah, you can say the right things, but she is going to inherit it because she's going to see you change your outfit 17 times. She's going to
Yeah.
see you turn away from like Brian, my husband, her dad, like, cause he's
Mhm.
very affectionate. And so like she's gonna see me turn away from she's going to see the way I look at myself in the mirror. She's going to pick up on it. I can't give her what I don't truly have.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
You
so yes.
yeah, you can't fake that confidence. Like she will see through that in a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I
Yeah,
love
they're so
that.
smart.
Well, and like women too, it is hard. Like I think so many of us have, we gain weight, we lose weight, we gain weight, we lose weight, and it is we do those ridiculous things that aren't sustainable at all, right? Um, and we're so hard on ourselves too. Like
Mm,
just I don't know why are we this culture of such body hate, right? I mean, I when I was a teacher, there was this girl came up to me and she was like 15. She's like, I just hate myself and I feel like I look so ugly because I'm looking at these beautiful girls on Instagram. I'm like, girl, unfollow them. Why are you looking at that? You're
yeah.
beautiful, right? I mean, it's just
Yeah.
ingrained in our society for some reason.
Yeah, it's not even our fault. Like, yes,
No.
you can take responsibility and heal all of this, but it's the air that we breathe. Like,
Yeah.
it's impossible. Like, my mission is really to heal this for the next generation, but that is a huge mission. Like, I
Undertaking.
don't know if we're gonna
But
be
they need
able to do
it.
it. They
They
do.
need
They
it.
need it.
Yes.
They so need it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is the air that we breathe because of all the images that we're like bombarded with of what makes a beautiful woman, which is, I mean, don't get me started on that soapbox. So yeah,
Okay, so can you talk to us like how can women lose weight without shame and why haven't the past diets worked?
yeah. Okay, so why haven't past diets work? Number one, so hold on, I gotta like write myself a note.
No, you're fine. I have my pen for notes too.
Yes, I love to. I have to have my notebook and my pen. So
Yes.
past diets haven't worked for so many different reasons. Number one, off the top of my head, is there's typically an end date. Like think of Whole 30, 21-day fix, 75 hard. Like there's always an end date. And I'm like,
Yes.
there's no end date on your health. Like really what we're doing is, at least inside my program, is we're really learning how to take care of ourselves, like mind, body, soul, as cheesy as that sounds. We're really learning how to take care of ourselves. And that is a lifelong practice. It's not 75 days and then you're done.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Number two, so many diets are one size fits all. They're not custom to the individual, like my clients, like their preferences, their lifestyle, like what they like to do, what they don't like. I really believe that it has to be a custom approach. Um, I also think diets are really over restricted. Like they're so restrictive and deprivation inducing. So they're just impossible to stick to. I
Yeah.
mean, I could go on, um, but yeah. And they also teach perfectionism. They don't teach what I teach, which I would call like B plus or B minus work. My clients hate B minus work because they're like recovering perfectionists. So they're like, maybe I could like swallow B plus work. But they don't teach you the art of making a mistake and then just beginning again. And I'm always teaching like every moment is a Monday morning moment. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to see how quickly you can catch yourself and get back on track. And then the other thing I will say is that all of my clients are obsessed with the way that they eat. So my program isn't like a compromise. It's not a win-lose, it's a win-win. So my clients don't ever want to go back to before. They don't want to go back to the way that they used to eat. So anyways, I mean, I hope that and then the
Uh,
shame. You talked about the shame
oh,
too.
yeah,
You were
yeah.
asking about the shame. So what was your question? Like, how do we do this without the
Like,
shame?
how can you lose weight without shame?
Yes, okay. So actually, if you wanna lose weight permanently, you have to do it without the shame. If you wanna lose weight in the short term, shaming yourself will work. Beating yourself up will work, but in the long run, it won't. It's like if you look at gentle parenting or if you look at behavior change research, you actually have to love yourself there. Like, if I want my son to stop hitting my daughter or chasing her, aggressively, um, I have to actually love him through it. I have to sit him down and be like, "Hey, Phoenix, I know you were frustrated in that moment. What was going on for her? Oh, she took your toy. Okay. Yeah, I would be frustrated if she took my toy too, but what can we do next time that is supportive of her and you?" And it's like,
Yes.
I call it look back with love. So we're taught in our culture that if we make a mistake when it comes to food, that there's only two choices. Choice number one, beat the crap out of yourself so that you punish yourself so hard that you make a change. Doesn't work. We all probably have the evidence for that not working in the long run. Um, or the other option is, okay, I made a mistake. I ate the cupcake. I said I wasn't going to eat the cupcake or the third cupcake or whatever. The other option is to like throw your head in the sand and be like, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's a new day. And that's fine if you have the results that you want. But I look at that parenting example and it's like, if I want to help my kids to change their behavior so that they can be like appropriate adults and humans like in the world, I can't abuse them. I can't, like, beat them up verbally or physically
Yeah, you
and
can't tell
expect
your
them to change.
son, like,
Yeah,
"Stop hitting your" or yelling at your sister, and you're doing that to him. You're like, "Yeah,
yeah,
no, that just doesn't
exactly.
work."
It doesn't work. I can't be like,
No.
"What's wrong with you? You idiot. You said you weren't gonna do this. Like, you're such a failure." And that's what we
Yeah.
do to ourselves when we eat the cupcake. And I also shouldn't, as a parent now, sometimes I do do this, kind of throw my head in the sand or ignore the situation, which is like, I just wanna, oh my god.
Well, we'd
But
lose our mind all the time if we I mean, sometimes that's
yes.
self-preservation.
Yeah,
Let's be
exactly.
honest.
Exactly, yes, that's so well said.
Oh god.
Yes, so we can't also ignore, and so what I ask my clients to do is, like, can you think of it like pickleball? Can you think of it like another skill? Like, I'm learning pickleball right now, I'm hitting the ball into the net, like, every 4th shot. I'm not like, "Laura, what's wrong with you? Like, you're such an idiot." My coach is like, "What happened there? What would you do?" And I'm like, "I don't know what happened, tell me." Or, like, sometimes I can guess at it. And so it's like, can we hold this goal lighter, more
Yeah.
lightly? Can we not attach it to our self-worth and our good enoughness? Like, you ate a cupcake, big freaking deal.
Good for you. You ate a
Yeah,
freaking cupcake. I love cupcakes. Like,
exactly.
right?
Totally. And so what I like to teach my clients to do is a practice called looking back with love, which is don't beat yourself up.
Mhm.
And also don't throw your head in the sand if you do wanna change the behavior over, whatever, in the coming months. And so, like, what was going on for you? What was up for you? Like,
Mhm.
was it you needed a little comfort, you wanted a little reward?
Mhm.
And then we, like, coach through it and talk through it, or they learn how to coach themselves through it, and there is room for cupcakes for sure, um, but sometimes my clients are using food for what I believe it's not for a lot of the time. Like I always
Oh,
say,
yeah.
hunger isn't the problem, food isn't the solution. And so sometimes my clients can identify it as emotional eaters. Sometimes they're emotional eaters and they didn't know they were emotional eaters because they weren't big bingers. And they're
Mm-hmm.
just like eating because they're bored, or they're eating because they want a little comfort or reward or stress relief. And so looking at that can actually be really healing. I actually love eating for emotional reasons as an invitation into like, hey, what is a need here that's not being met? And how can we meet that need without regret, without a big sugar hangover, without you not being able to hit your goals?
I love that. Calling all badass moms and entrepreneurs ready to stop surviving and start thriving. Y'all, I am officially opening spots for one-on-one mentorship. This is designed exclusively for the women who know they're meant for more, but feel stuck in the chaos of balancing business, motherhood, and everything in between. I'm not just another coach. I'm a proven business owner who's built an award-winning company, written a best-selling book, launched a podcast, and built a platform, all while raising a family. If you're ready to get unstuck and take bold action, master time management and boundaries, build an unshakable CEO mindset, and prioritize your energy without guilt, then let's make your next level happen. Faster, smarter, and with zero apologies. This is not for the excuse makers. It's only for women ready to go all in on themselves. Remember, spots are limited, so if you are interested, head on over now to Instagram and send me a DM with the word mentorship. I cannot wait to talk to you, girl. Okay, a few things. So you're saying the gummy bears I ate for breakfast today. I mean, literally, that's all I've eaten. I'm starving, but I'm like, well, I got a handful of gummy bears. But I love what you said about the Whole30. Okay, I've done
Mm,
it twice.
mm.
And so, if you don't know what Whole30 is, you're taking out like gluten, dairy, alcohol, sugar, all the stuff, right? All the stuff. And for 30 days. So I did it the first time, whatever. I lost a little weight, whatever. The second time, I'm such a freak. I lost like 11 pounds. Like the next month, like the day after, I'm like,
Mm.
donuts,
Yeah.
cupcakes, like bring it on. Like I am wine. I want it all because
Yeah.
you feel deprived. I gained 13 pounds back and I'm like,
Mhm.
that was freaking pointless. Like
Yeah.
why? So I said, I will never do it again because that doesn't vibe with me. Like my
Yes.
style, I cannot do deprivation. I have to be able to
Exactly.
eat whatever I want, whenever I want,
Yeah.
in moderation,
Yeah.
obviously. But yeah, like I love how you said that. Like those don't work for everyone,
Yeah. Well,
for
you
a lot of
ended
people.
totally. And you ended up in an over restriction cycle. And
Yes.
like we can't handle it physiologically. Like it's not like because you are a weak human and you're not strong enough. It's because you're a human being. And so when we over restrict with doing things that are over restrictive, and
Hmm.
that's subjective, that's for you and your audience to decide on an individual basis.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
what you're describing is you over restricted with the Whole30 and then you created physiologically an over desire
Yes.
and you couldn't contain it. So when it was like day 31, you started overing with whatever, the wine, the
Mhm.
sugar, the gummy bears, and then you gained the 13 pounds. Whereas if you had just done it like the way that you now know works for you,
Yeah.
you probably would have ended up in a better spot. Maybe, I don't
Yeah.
know, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's normal. And I think we all just swing from one end of over restriction over here to under restriction.
Yeah.
And like there's a middle path that works so beautifully for people. And I actually do teach healthy restriction because in all other areas of our life, like with your book, with your podcast, with your company, you have applied healthy restriction. You have done things when you didn't want to do them in order to get the result that
Mhm.
you wanted. You did. It's true in our marriages, it's true in our parenting, it's true when we're out driving, it's true when we're dealing with bosses. We apply healthy restriction in all with our sleep and all other areas of our life so we can get the result that we want. And for some
Yeah.
odd reason, when it comes to food, some of us have adopted this belief that like I should be able to eat whatever I want whenever I want. Now you can do that, but just look at it as, hey, is this serving me? Does this work for me?
Yes.
And I had to sort of mourn this idea, like I like had a funeral for my past self. Like, Laura, you can't eat whatever you want whenever you want and weigh what you want. Like I had to mourn that. I was so
Which one do you
pissed.
want? Yeah.
Yeah, which one do you want? And it's like, choose your discomfort here, Laura. Like
Mhm.
there's two types: is staying the same or changing. And so I finally bit the bullet, but turns out it's actually better over here because I'm, yes, I weigh what I want, but I also have the energy that I want and, the health that I want, the like blood test results and like,
Yes.
markers that I want. So,
Oh, totally.
so
And
yeah.
you just feel better. And you're right. It is a lifestyle. It's not a quick fix. It's not, that is very true. All these trend diets or whatever, it's like a days. And then 99% of people go back to the
Yeah.
craziness that they used to do. But it is a lifestyle. And you have to, everyone's different, but you have to like figure out what works for you. And if you're
Mhm.
truly wanting to be healthy, you have to be in it for the long haul, not just the 30, 75 days,
Yep.
whatever. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So what season of life are you in right now?
Oh,
How are
okay.
you
Well,
feeling?
oh my gosh, I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah,
I
well, you
feel
look
so
yeah.
good.
Good.
Um, but that's only because I've been on the complete other side, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
this season is I have little kids. So like you, I have a 5-year-old and a 7.5-year-old. And I am here really my mission. I think one of my callings is to free the moms. And I ended up last year in another trap, which is like this productivity trap.
Mm.
And I realized I was a bit of an employee in my own company. And I was like, wait a second, whoa. And I had a big wake up call. And I was like, the reason I started this coaching business was so that I could get my kid off the bus, was so that
Yeah,
we could have snack together. It's so that I could walk with my friend in the middle of the day. And so I really realized that I accidentally was attaching my ability to achieve to my worth. And so I've like done a lot of work on that over the last year. And I feel like I could skip and cartwheel through life right now
that's
because it's like,
awesome.
oh, I remembered that the point of life is really to enjoy it and to have fun. And yes, like love people, be loved, like put something out in the world, contribute in a way, serve in a way that I'm proud of. But that's kind of I don't know if that really answers your question, but I
No,
think
I
that's
love that.
what season I'm in is like really enjoying my kids, enjoying my business, like on a daily basis. This is a Buddhist practice, but like contemplating death. I know that sounds like morbid, but it's like if you think about like, okay, am I going to be proud of this day on my deathbed? Okay, like what is the
I
point
love
of
that.
life? It really just it makes things so clear and puts everything into perspective. So I've been trying to practice that on a daily basis by just journaling every morning so I don't forget. It's honestly just a remembering practice because I feel like there's this big attention economy happening right now where everything's pulling for our attention. And so that's like my dedication and my promise to myself to like journal every day so I don't forget and make sure my schedule matches my intention and matches what I believe the point of life is.
I love that. And I love that question. It is morbid, but it's really powerful. Like
Yeah.
that's amazing. Yesterday was a Monday whenever you're listening and I went and got a pedicure and I read a
Mhm.
book and I'm like this is freaking
Yes.
awesome. Yeah, I own my own company. I know what I have to do, but like I've kind of found myself in that same place. Like sometimes like I have like 5 to-do lists for all the various things I'm doing and then I get overwhelmed and then I'm like sometimes I get into it and I like vibe and work, get some stuff done. And then other days I'm like, I don't really feel like doing anything
Yeah.
today. And I'm going to take it kind of easy. And I think we need to be okay with that.
Yes.
Like live your
100%.
life and enjoy your life.
Like, and that I love how you said that about the pedicure in a Monday because it's like I'm about to launch a mastermind called The Best Life Ever.
Oh,
And
cool.
because it's like after you lose the weight, it's like, you lost the weight, but like, are you loving a Monday as much as you're loving a Saturday? And like, I know
Right.
that's a big ask,
Yeah.
but like, I think it's one that we should all be asking because our time is limited. And and that's another way to kind of articulate this season. It's like, I want a random like, we're recording this on a Tuesday in
Hmm.
May, like, I want a random Tuesday in May to really feel like the best day ever because,
Yeah.
that's what our life is made up of, and so how can we create that? Yes, I know we have obligations and we have to make money and all of that, but there's a way for both and, like, it is possible
Oh,
to
for
love our
sure.
life. Yeah.
For sure. And it's like, if we're like crazy enough to be entrepreneurs, which we are a certain kind of batshit crazy, let's just be honest. But like, and it's really, really hard. Like, it's not for the faint of heart. We know that. But like, why did we go into this to hate our life and just be
Yeah.
working 80 hours a week and like can't
Yeah.
do anything? Like you said, be an employee at your own company. It's like, I am the boss for a reason. So why don't I just build a great life while I'm building the company and have some boundaries and some
Yes.
non-negotiables? Like the really successful people, that is what they've put in place,
Yeah.
and they're happy and thriving throughout whatever phase of business and life it is,
Yeah.
because they say that's the priority, right?
That's exactly right. And I feel like I have some big goals when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
my business, but I feel like truly the impossible part of that goal is not the number, it's not the revenue, it's not the profitability. What the impossible part for me is like, can I achieve this from a place of fun and ease? Can I
Yes.
achieve this from a place of, like you're saying, not overworking?
Yes.
And like that's really what I'm excited about. And I actually think um we become more productive and more
Oh,
creative
totally.
when we're not working 80 hours a week. It's like the ideas just hit and they're
Yes.
like flowing in. So
Yeah, like I try to kind of look at my schedule each week, and there are days like this Thursday is going to be crazy. I have like 4 really big meetings. And I'm gone late. My husband's traveling, I got a babysitter, right? But then there's other days where I'm like, okay, I literally put it in my paper planner, like do not schedule at
yes,
least 2 days a week, because I found I'm dreaming big too, and like I need time to be creative and like
yes.
actually produce the things on my heart, right? And when
Oh,
you're go, 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 that creativity like flies out the window.
yeah.
You need time and space and peace and like some calm to actually be able to produce that stuff, or, kind of sit in it.
Yeah, I love that you do that. Like, I feel like it's almost a radical act too, because I try to coach my clients that your rest and your fun should be scheduled before, first and
Yes.
foremost.
Because we'll
And
fill it in. We
yeah,
will if we don't do that, right? Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's another big ask, but again, it's like it's so worth it. You'll never regret it. You might
Oh,
be
no.
uncomfortable the first couple times
Yeah.
sticking to it,
Yeah.
like I have to put in like accountability buddies in there because otherwise I might just like not go get the pedicure. I might
Yeah.
just like keep working or whatever. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's so good.
Well, I love that. Okay, so tell us about your podcast. It's a top 1.5% podcast called Lose Weight for the Last Time. So tell us about that, and anyone who's listening now, please check it out. I know it's amazing.
Oh,
I've
you're so
listened. It's
sweet, Chelsea.
fantastic.
You're so sweet. Yeah, go check it out. I literally give everything away for free on that podcast. Like you could totally come do my program too, but I am teaching the Yummy Mummy weight loss method episode by episode by episode. I really don't have guests very much on that podcast other than my clients, and they'll come and share their story, but it will teach you the methodology which teaches hunger hormone balance, mindset, emotional intelligence, and really how to love yourself. Like it said in my bio, like really, this is like an art that we have not been taught. We have not been taught how to love ourselves unconditionally.
Mhm.
And I really think like, yes, let's pass down a beautiful legacy to our kids around food in our bodies. But what I'm really even more excited about is like, I want my kids to make mistakes and be able to love themselves in their mistakes, like,
Yes.
and not make it mean anything negative about their character or value. So we do a lot of that self-love work inside. And that's what I talk about on the podcast as well. And yeah, it's great. I mean, honestly, even if you don't want to lose weight, these concepts are applicable to any goal that you
Oh,
want to create.
totally.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. It's amazing. Okay, so this kind of puts people on spot, but I like to ask this question just because I'm all about being real, and like why are we all trying to be perfect? Cut the shit and like let's just be hot messes together. But do you have a mom fail story that you could share, either with like your kid did something really crazy and you were like,
Oh,
"Oh my
oh
god,"
my
or like
God.
how something just went so wrong? I have so many, but
Am I gonna really share this publicly? Like I
do
can't believe
it.
I can't
Do
believe I'm gonna
it.
tell you guys. I mean, I can't because I am a Chelsea, like I'm such an open book. I will
You
share
are.
anything. Okay. So I go to pick my kid up from school and the director lady comes out and she's like, what happened to Phoenix's eye? Phoenix went to school with a black eye. He
Okay.
woke up that day with it. My son, who's like,
Yeah.
at the time he was like 3.
Okay.
And he woke up with a black eye. My husband was traveling. We were maybe it was 4. I don't remember. We were having our I can't say master bathroom, we're a primary bathroom
Okay.
redone. So we weren't in our bedroom. So I was sleeping in the basement bedroom and my
Okay.
son was sleeping with me for whatever reason. My husband was out of town. So usually when my husband travels, like my kids are like in the bed, whatever. Anyway, so middle of the night, my son falls off the bed and I don't know if he hit like a corner or what. He had
Oh
also
no.
been playing with the neighborhood boy in the backyard the night before. So he wakes up, he has a black eye, he goes to school. Like it's not a bad black eye, but like
Yeah.
there's, he's got bruising on his face. And the kid always has a bump
You're
on
like,
his
you're a
head. It's a
boy.
little
You're
boy. Yeah,
constantly got something.
constantly. So I sort of was like, whatever, you're alive. Like, let's go to school. So she comes out. She's like, why does he have a black eye? And I told her, I was like, he either fell off the bed or he was roughhousing too much with the neighborhood boy. And she's like, oh, well, he told me that he drank your wine and fell down.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, kids these days. Like, I'm like, oh, no.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I'm like, are you going to like call, like, what do I need to like
Child
get a
services.
lawyer? Like, what do I was so freaked out. I just stood there and I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I
Oh
sort of
my
was just
God.
dumbfounded. And so then I was like crossing my fingers that she wouldn't call anybody. Now, meanwhile, like
Oh.
he totally could have taken a sip of my wine when my back was turned to him or whatever. Anyway,
Oh my
so
God.
mom fail, not protecting my wine well enough and also, not
Jeez.
worrying about it. So he does like to tell like fibs.
Random things.
My daughter never really like, she doesn't make stuff up. So yeah, total mom fail. And also, and the other thing I'm working on, which I feel like just needs to be aired, is like I'm really working on being snappy with my kids. Like I can have a sharp tongue. And so just really that's like my latest mission. And my daughter is like all so calm and then she's like, I'll like get a little like, saucy. And she's like, I thought you were working on raising your voice. And I'm like, you're right.
You're like, you're driving me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard. That's hysterical. Oh my God. Yeah. You're like, lady, you're judging me. I'm not feeding him wine. Like, you want wine with dinner?
Yeah.
My son, one of his reading teachers called like a month ago. They must be similar in like making stuff up because she's like, I just wanted to check in. Because Wyatt said your dog was gone and he died or he ran away. And I was like, no, he's literally sitting on the couch right now. And she's like, oh yeah, he said he was really sad. And I'm like, what in the hell, child? Like, I'm like, I have no idea why he would have said that. And then I asked him, I'm like, why are you telling her that like the dog ran away? And he's like, I don't know. I just felt like it. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I think like sometimes they want these reactions or they want to see what happens. Like, I don't know, the dog story is so funny. So my son, Phoenix, he kept blaming. We just got this puppy, I told you, like 2 months ago or whatever. Yeah, 2-ish months ago. And my son started blaming the dog for tooting. For Phoenix was tooting. My son was tooting. And then was like, oh, it was the dog. It was dog. And I was like, oh, no. Did you know that Cavapoos can't fart? I was like, this is why we got this breed because they're like, they don't stink and they don't fart.
Oh,
so he's telling everyone at school. And all the teachers are like, yeah, I heard that you guys got a Cavapoo, the breed that doesn't fart. And I was like, oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, so that's freaking awesome.
Over here, like feeding my child wine and telling them white lies.
Me too. Yes. I think I have a podcast called The Lies I Tell My Children. I've got some good ones too, till they backfire and you're like, well,
I know your kids are getting older. Like your kids are probably catching on.
Yeah. Yeah. When I told them like there's hidden cameras all over the house and then they're like, well, just check the cameras, Mom. You'll see he hit me and he's lying. And I'm like, I will. I'm like, come on. Yeah. I'm like, that backfired.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm crying because that was freaking awesome. Thank you for that. Those are great. We're very similar in our parenting styles. Okay. Can you tell everyone where to find out more about you and how can we support you?
Oh, you're so sweet, Chelsea. Yeah, you guys can go to lauraconley.com. So my name is LauraConley. And you can take a free class or do our free 3-day weight loss challenge. Listen to the podcast, all kinds of fun stuff. If you're interested in joining our next group, you can book a call with me. So really, lauraconley.com will take you to all the places. Oh, and
Awesome.
Instagram. If you're Instagram people, DM me, ask me your questions. Laura Conley Coaching is my name over there.
Perfect. And I will put all those in the show notes too. So thank you so much. You're amazing. And
thank
what a
you
good
for
laugh.
having me. So fun. Oh, I love that. I know you're like, I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm like, bring it.
You're like, I could go for 5 hours just today. Like,
that's how my mom fails.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I could write 500 books just on those. Well, thank you so, so much. And thank you everyone for listening. Always remember, no BS, just real vibes. And we will see you next time. If you loved the episode, share it on Instagram and tag me so I can say thank you and meet you. Or share it with a girlfriend who you know would love this too. Always remember, no BS, just real vibes. See you next time on Lip Service and Lashes.